feeling tight in your hips and lower back. In this 10-minute seated mobility class, we're really going to get into that area so you'll feel much better afterwards. Hi, I'm Jeannie. I'm a yoga and barre instructor, and I help people get out of their minds into their bodies and also develop a nice practice from home. I have a block and a blanket here. It's not really necessary, but you might find it helpful, especially if you have any tailbone injuries. All right, let's get started. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat, maybe sitting up on your blanket just to elevate your hips, allowing the front of your hip flexors to lengthen and open. Close your eyes for a moment and feel a nice wide foundation of your seat on the mat. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And just draw your attention to your hips and your lower back. Checking in on that area, maybe deciding what you need today. Take your fingertips out to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms out, up and overhead. Exhale, draw your fingertips just behind you, puff up your chest. Maybe lift your chin, gaze up. Exhale, take your hands to your knees. We're going to take a few seated cat-cow, so begin to round through your spine, gazing toward your navel. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift, arch your back. Exhale, round. And then begin to circle your spine over to the right, coming forward. Exhale over to the left. And again, circling to the right, coming forward with your chest, over to the other side. Good, switching directions. Just beginning to breathe space through the vertebrae, your hips, your shoulders even. Good, and then coming back through center. Inhale again, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fingertips behind you, and then just switch the cross of your shin bones. Good, take your hands to your knees one more time. Inhale, arch your back, lift your gaze. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, coming back through center. Lift your hands up to the sky, breathe in. Plant your right hand down, lengthen through your spine, lift up out of your left side, and then walk your right hand over to the right, gentle side bend. Now take a breath, expand your heart, open to the sky. Exhale, turn down towards your right knee, so your chest is facing the ground, and then walk yourself out a little bit further. Now walk your hands through center, and then take your hands, plant them firmly on the mat, maybe even your fingertips, and just begin to sway side to side. Inhale, back up. Lift your hands to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, hands behind you, switch the cross of your legs. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand down. Lengthen through your spine, walk your hand over to the side. Next breath in, open your heart to the sky, gazing up. Opening your chest. And exhale, turn your knee towards your nose towards your left knee, little side bend / fold. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, walk yourself towards center, and maybe sway side to side. Your hips are pressing back towards the ground, and it's like you're trying to push your hands away from you, just causing some traction through your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out, walk your hands back up. Take your feet out in front of you. Maybe shift towards the end of your blanket if you're using that, and flex your feet. We're going to knock our knees gently over to one direction, so now they're both pointing left. Inhale back through center. Exhale other side. Inhale through center. Exhale towards the left. Maybe you bring your hands to your heart and take this with just your knees. Good. And your legs. Keeping your feet flexed, toes pointing back towards you. It's okay if you move a little bit. And just keep going one side to the other side, with or without the help of your hands. One more time. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale center. Exhale over to the right. Good. Inhale back center. Shift yourself back up on your blanket or your mat. And then take your feet together, knees wide. Grab onto your ankles, lift your heart. Exhale, use your elbows to press slightly into your thighs, and maybe this is where you reach for your block. We're going to take a little fold. So your feet are decently spaced away from your hips. Okay. Your feet are a little bit away from your hips. It's more of a diamond shape. We're going to grab for our block here. Inhale, grab onto your ankles to lift your chest. Exhale, use your elbows to press into your thighs slightly. Walk yourself forward. And then when you can't go anymore, you may round your head and place your block on your forehead, or simply just fold. Maybe you release your hands to the floor in front of you. Four more breaths in this position. And then when you're ready, pressing yourself back up, removing your block to the side. And then gently close your knees. Scoot your feet a little bit further away from you. And then bring your hands behind you to support yourself. Go ahead, cross your left ankle over your right knee and spiral your thigh away from the midline. Puff up your chest a little bit. Breathe in, keeping your left foot really flexed. Good. You can stay here, or you can begin to draw your right heel towards you. Maybe scoot your butt closer to your heel. You can stay here with both feet on the mat, or both hands on the mat, or you can take your right hand and hold the shin. Just breathing into that left hip. If you really feel like you're rounding or gripping a lot in your body, just go ahead and back off a little bit. It takes time to open, and it's different every day. Good. And we're going to try to find a little bit of a trigger point. So take your right hand back to the mat if you haven't had it there already. And you're going to shift your hips slightly in the direction of the left. So now you're kind of on that side of your left sit bone. And just kind of wiggle around. When you find it, you'll know. Good. And just breathe into it for a few breaths. A lot of the connective tissue that connects our upper body to our lower body joints at this point, so it might be quite intense, really flexing your top foot. But it does wonders for releasing through your hamstrings, your low back, your hips. So taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Go ahead, bring your hips back towards center and release both legs. You can take them long, you can shake them out, do whatever you need to do. And we'll take that on the other side. So planting your feet on the mat, hands are behind you. Walk your feet a little wider, walk your hands a little wider. You have a nice big angle. And then cross your right ankle over your left knee. And again, you might just stay here if you're feeling plenty. That's wonderful. Good. And then if you want, you can begin to scoot your left heel in a little bit. Use the strength of your right leg to press your thigh bone away from the midline. And then if you want a little more, go ahead and bring your left hand to your left shin. Flex into your right foot. You might notice quite a difference. My right hip is significantly tighter than my left. So it's just a good place to check in and see what your body's doing, how you can assist it, your movement practice or your daily life. And then knowing that it's okay to not be symmetrical. Our lives aren't symmetrical. If you think about it, when we drive, it's always the right foot is on the accelerator or the brakes, at least here in the US where we drive automatic mostly. If you play sports or anything like that. A couple more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll tilt our hips over to the right until you find that little bit of a trigger point. So it's almost just this gentle twist in your spine. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your hips back towards center. Unravel your legs. Shake it out. And then just coming back to that comfortable cross-leg position that we were in to start with. Take your hands out to the side. Breathe in. Sweep them up overhead. Exhale. Take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand behind you for a gentle twist. Deep breath in, bring your hands back towards center, up overhead. Exhale, other side. Inhale back up, lift. Exhale your hands down. I hope you're feeling a little bit lighter and looser through your low back and hip area. And if you're just starting your home practice or your home workout routine, I'm in the process of creating a free guide with some tips for creating a home practice that you will actually stick to. So I'll leave the link down below to either get notified when it's available or how to sign up and get that guide. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next class.